Are we starting? Are we officially starting? Are we starting?
Yeah, I've been live for a while on my channel, dude.
Oh, that's gonna be part of the intro.
No, it's literally just a montage of you dying, going, I died.
I'm dead. I come back alive. He said, I'm just gonna kill you again. Oh shit. Please, I just wanna live.
And then he survived.
Hey, that's how they do it.
Survive!
Oh, bitch! Cue in that Black Star intro. I wonder what the item level gonna cap. I think the item level probably gonna cap out at 530 by the end of the expansion.
That's cap. That's gonna be 550.
God damn.
I agree with Jack in your chat though, Black Star.
What?
Dungeon requirement, dirty, rotten, whatever this is.
Rune Knight?
Oh, alright.
Yeah.
Alright, so what we want to talk about first in 14? What we want to just keep talking about jobs? We gonna do some more job predictions?
I mean, how many more jobs can we really predict at this point because of all that stuff, you know? Yeah.
Well, like I said, what we know, only thing we know what we got to work with that's concrete is it's gonna be a maiming job. I would love to see them. I would love to see a Rune Knight cast spells and freaking stab the shit out of somebody with a scythe, like just or maybe cast spells with a scythe. I would like to see it happen because again, nobody saw them dope ass Gundam ass funnels coming with goddamn Sage. Nobody saw that. Nobody. If you even like I said, even if you predicted the job itself, like you wouldn't know that if you say, "Oh, I saw the weapon coming," you can lie. You a lie. You a goddamn lie. Nobody saw that. Nobody saw that OG Gundam ass funnel coming.
Yeah.
They can reskin. Yeah, they can reskin Rune Knight to use a giant hammer. True, but
they could.
Yeah, but he said it's gonna be maiming, cause in the interview he said it's gonna be a maiming job, and they've been like they had the hammer in 14 since A Realm Reborn. I'm like, when is this class coming? When the fuck is this class coming? Like it ain't no way in hell you gonna keep giving all these people hammers in this goddamn game. You gave Nero a hammer. You gave whatever the dude in the green armor, who was a idiot in the beginning of Stormblood with the freckles. I forget his name every time. Mr. Rip and Tear. That's the only thing I know him as, Rip and Tear dude.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta do that mass carnival shit.
Yeah, you gotta do that for Blue. But yeah, like I'm like, when is it coming, and what is it gonna be called?
25, I think, or 30. One of the two.
Cause like I mean, the fact that job hasn't come yet. Oh yeah,
because when I would think like Viking would probably be a good class for it at this point.
True. The hammer class, I don't know when that's coming. Like the fact when what was that? What was that? The one
to the hammer.
Yeah.
Viking. They had Viking in 3.
Yeah,
but,
Viking, you have Berserker.
Yeah.
When that job comes,
just call it anything for real.
Yeah. When or if that job comes, that job is definitely gonna be a tank, no question.
Yeah.
With the hammer, that's gonna be a tank job. Cause they already showed 2 people who got on heavy armor using it. Oh, we did. Oh no, we ain't.
Right.
But yeah, they showed Nero. When he was first introduced, he had on heavy armor. Again, the Rip and Tear guy had on heavy armor, and that's the only people who I know had hammers. Now I forget his name. If anybody want to look up his name real quick, I keep calling him the Rip and Tear. All I know is Rip and Tear when he got transformed into that robot thing with a chainsaw arm.
Yeah, that was dope.
But before that, he was chasing us all over Doma. Was he? Yeah, he was chasing us all over Doma trying to beat our ass for Xenos. but he was an idiot. I'm thinking Viking and Rune Knight are going to be combined.
I do need spells though. I do need spells.
All right, let me look.
They're gonna combine. They're going to do Viking runes to make it. Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know Vikings had rune, cause again, Morgan and Swish, they know more about, you know, the OG Final Fantasies and stuff like that. The old, like 1, 2, 3, and all that stuff. Me and Johnny Boy came in at 7.
Yep.
And I don't know anything.
Which is okay, cause we gonna get to your topic here in a minute, which is about the new player experience and this being your new MMO experience, period. But we just talking about right now. We just talking about jobs and all that stuff. Like it's kind of predictions what we doing, but we kind of just you know, spitballing with the little information Yoshi P gave us. Like again, I'm reiterating that he said it's gonna be a maiming job. It's gonna be maiming. The only weapon we know that's we already got a lance in the game. So I don't think they gonna. Only reason I shot Templar down, because I don't think they gonna add another job with. I mean, Templar kind of use a lance, kind of, because that is like a lance they have in their hand. From, I think, what, Templar was in 3? Was it? Correct me if I'm wrong, Swish. Was it in 3?
Templar, I think, was tactics.
Tactics.
Let me see if I can figure that out.
But we already got, like, cause they already named like the Dragoons like weapon lance when it's a lancer. It start off as a lancer, yeah, and I don't think they gonna ever do branch classes again like they did with Summoner and Scholar. I think they more or less done with that.
Think that's over with. Yeah.
Yeah, they done with that.
No, like, at this point, I feel like if they're gonna do a main class, Viking would be a really good idea. And like Jack said, having runes to go with it would just make complete sense.
It would. Cause so you feel like they gonna combine Rune Knight and Viking together?
Shit, or just a Rune Knight, period.
A grenade launcher hammer. You got a point. In 14, that hammer do shoot, like, it does do explosive damage. It does.
Mm-hmm. I mean, and didn't we already, like, discuss before, like, they wanted to bring, like, their own type of class in? Quote unquote, like, one direct for Final Fantasy 14.
Yeah. Yoshi P, he said he wanted to make his own original job that's new to the Final Fantasy franchise.
Wasn't that supposed to be Sage?
He said Sage is
I need to spend some tomes. Hold on.
He said Sage is itself is not original to Final Fantasy, the franchise, bro.
Idle shot.
But the weapon is completely weapon and the weapon name is completely original to Final Fantasy.
Okay, so I actually have a little bit of like an idea in my head. I think it would be smart, especially with how many people brought up Necromancer.
Yeah.
If they want a maiming class with a scythe, they could create a class based off of that and call it like the Harbinger or something like that.
Yeah.
Almost like the Harbinger of Death, and that would make it plausible and it'd be a one of a kind type of class to Final Fantasy, especially Final Fantasy 14.
Very true. Another thing we have to consider is the regions too, because as we know, China is really against like Necromancer, because that they really against they take the dead thing being very sacred. So Necromancer, I don't think they, like I said, they might change the name, which is a good idea. I don't know how they gonna work that out, but
I'm not sure. But if you call it Harbinger, like, that's a little bit easier to like translate over different languages and stuff.
That's why I agree with the name. I don't know. Again, man, Yoshi P a troll. He could throw us all for a loop. With I don't know what, he might even create another completely new weapon like the Nulifs for whatever this job is gonna be. It's gonna be heavy armor DPS like Dragoon is, because Dragoon is currently the only heavy armor DPS in the game.
I don't think they're gonna go.
Yeah.
You gotta look
that
who's
is true.
gonna be wearing it. She can't wear that. No heavy ass gear.
Who, Alice?
Yeah, she ain't gonna be wearing the heavy gear.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna give her a new job. I think they're gonna keep her as Red Mage.
No,
Yeah.
they're not. No, because she already talked about she needs to level up.
Yeah, she said she need to take up a new martial art or something like that.
She need to level up.
Oh, you raggedy
Everyone
bitch!
looking all flashy. So you have to put it on her perspective, and she ain't wearing no heavy armor.
I don't know.
Then again,
I
like,
think
you can't
they're
really
gonna
pass
keep her
judgment.
as is. I don't know. That's just me spitballing. But again, I know nothing's concrete. Shoot, I'm down to be wrong, but I think they're gonna keep her a Red
Y'all
Mage.
should definitely put money on it.
Exactly.
Man, listen, I got a shiny bronze penny on it.
Nah, if you right, you wrong. You pay my sub.
Hey man, I got that shiny nickel for it.
I got a shiny nickel. My boy. What Alice say, man? Chugging, cause I think she deserved to change jobs. What? Cause she been there. What was she? What was she? What was she? When she first got into that fight with us. Not into fight with us, but when she first started fighting with us.
First started, I think.
Was she a summoner
Because-
or something? Oh,
I
don't
think
know.
she was just summoner.
Yeah, she was a summoner, just like how
Alphino was Scholar. Yeah.
So and then she turned into Red Mage, and then he stayed at Scholar.
Yeah, he stayed Scholar for a minute
So
since the beginning.
Yeah, so that's why they gave him the power up, and since that whole big little part at the end, where
Yeah.
she's basically complaining that she's the only person that hasn't freaking got a new class, or she hasn't started a new class.
Maybe we could get. Maybe I could get Jack. Like he'll probably clip it in the video, in the discussion video, and show that scene from when her and Alphino was talking at the table. So. And put a spoiler alert warning on it, because that is a big spoiler for people who don't.
As far as jobs concerned,
Yeah.
it left off with just that right there. So that's why I
Yeah,
said
'cause
she's the one that's gonna have the next class.
Because what happened was,
They're making emphasis on it.
yeah, what happened was, chat is her and Alphino was sitting at the table at the end of what was it 5.3 or 5.4 story? Yeah, 5.2
No, it's
story.
5.3.
Yeah,
It's 5.3, I think.
yeah.
When she's
and then-
sitting there just like bored as shit, just tired of
yeah,
everybody.
she's
just
like, oh, we
why
need to
the
take
fuck
a.
am I even here?
She looking at seeing everybody, and they Shadowbringer's outfit from what they had on in the first when they came, and her and Alphino was still the same, and they pretty much was saying that she felt her and him were both underdeveloped and received no martial arts. She stated like development. They received character development, but as far as what they can do like on a job level, she felt like that went underdeveloped, because Thanker went from being a ninja to a gunbreaker. Istola went from being a white mage to a black mage, and Mr. Dao and Day and whatever his name is,
Ariane.
Ariane, there you go. He went from what was he? What, a scholar? Was he a scholar too?
I don't know, to be honest.
I don't even remember at this point.
I thought he was a scholar. He was something.
I
think
he was a scholar, yeah.
Yeah, I thought he was a scholar as well. And then he went from, well, we'll just say scholar. He went from being a scholar to being an astrologian. So
Well, there's also two characters in the Scions that haven't really gotten like a new expansion class, and that's Yestola and Lise.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes.
Yeah, Lise been fighting with them
Yeah.
hands for a long time. But
Yeah,
I don't know
she's
if they're
been a
gonna give
monk
her.
for ages.
Yeah, I don't know if she gonna get. Well, technically, she dropped out of the Scions to help run. Damn, what they called?
Yeah, she has her own
Rauger's
little,
Reach.
Yeah, Rauger's Reach. The Alamigo. There you go. Get the country of Alamigo back on his feet.
But
So
there's also a chance that she can come back in the next expansion too.
True.
So it's not completely out of the realm of possibility.
Yeah, it's not.
But if you look at it, there's 2 characters that have not gotten like new expansion exclusive classes. Because sure, like Y'shtola, they upgraded her class from White Mage to Black Mage, but those have been around since the beginning of Final Fantasy XIV.
Yeah.
Those are 2 pinnacle classes, but she's never really gotten a new
Isn't her class
out of the
newish?
expansions.
Yeah, she
it's that kind of newish.
It's new for her. It's new for Y'shtola.
So that's the only reason why I kind of debunked that, because it was like,
Jack's right, because she tried to drop out, but
yeah. Man, I would love to see. I ain't gonna lie. I would love to see Alice be a ninja. I would like to see her and Yugiri, cause I feel like my girl Yugiri get no love, man. Yugiri gets no love, bro. In 14,
She just talks a little bit there, but like move.
yeah, exactly. Like she's so soft, ain't she raw as shit? Like she tried to kill Xenos, and she did alright against him. But Xenos like, alright, I'm tired of playing with you.
Alright, grown folks about to talk.
Exactly. Let me go ahead and take this belt off real quick, get you on out of here now. Yeah, but my girl Yugiri, man, I fucks with Yugiri. Been my minion for a minute. Like my girl don't get
for a while.
And it's
add me to your, or I'll add you to the party.
Y'shtola. I think Y'shtola the poster child of Final Fantasy 14. So yeah, she
was in Dissidia.
Yeah,
I'm debating
she's
on
super popular in 14.
Characters I should buy Crystarium gear for.
So you know, I think she good where she at.
It's either gonna be my samurai or my ninja.
I think Lise.
I don't think they'll change Yistra. Yeah.
I think Lise definitely. If she, cause again
the armor looks so fucking trash.
Cause that bring up what you said with Lise, the planet's gonna be in the whole source is gonna be in danger because of what's currently going on in Endwalker.
What's up, Black?
Yeah.
So it won't be like you said. Everybody's in danger. If she was to take up a new set
of arms to save her country, she would. So it's in the realm of possibility, but.
Oops.
Oh, don't let Blackstar see that. He'll have him in a filler arc for like 9 hours.
Taru's gonna be the Rune Knight. Taru's the final boss, man. That at the end of a Ram Reborn, that smile was the smile of the villain who's orchestrating everything. Both were made by the ancients, but what if Taru is the ancient? What if she gave birth to the civilization of the ancients and just...
What about that new class?
I forgot.
Has entered the chat.
I know you went on a rant there. I had to stop you.
I forgot. Thank you. You brought me back down.
I was about to rename my stream. Blackstar goes on a filler arc.
But anyway, the new job. Like I said, it's Mayman. It's gonna be a Mayman. That's all we got. I wanted to be Rune Knight so bad, but I really think for you, Attica, I definitely wanted to be Rune Knight because I just think Yoshi P want to do something again that we don't expect. Because figuring out these jobs as expansions come have gotten harder and harder, and I think it started with Samurai in Stormblood with the whole Sam Raimi Spider-Man shirt he did. He didn't expect nobody to get that. And a lot of people didn't. And a lot of people were shooting people down for doing the whole Sam Raimi samurai thing. Like them were being mocked. Like, that's stupid. Why would he ever? That makes no sense, Sam Raimi samurai. That theory's dumb. You're an idiot. You're an idiot for thinking that. And they were right. They were right. Those guys got it right.
Has anybody looked into the shirt that he wore last time?
Both of them had Necromancer on it, and apparently that translation has something to do with like some temple or something like that. So people,
Gotcha.
the popular theories again are Necromancer and Templar. Those are the two biggest ones, and I think it's gonna be neither one of them now, cause Yoshi P gonna be like, oh, Necromancer, you thought?
Well, I can see the Templar one just for the main picture, because we're going to the moon and our boy's in his tank gear.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
So for me, that's where I drew that kind of conclusion, because I was like, okay, that could actually work too.
but only reason I
Yeah.
say
Why?
not Templar is because I mean Templars have been known historically to use other weapons besides lances, right? Like real
Yeah.
Well, for
historically.
me, Templar has always been like a tank.
Yeah.
I've only played a couple of games where they used them as DPSs, and that really wasn't.
Yeah, Diablo
most
is
part,
one where the
that's
Templar is like, well, I guess he can be anything in Diablo. They just in
Yeah, exactly.
Everybody
But
plotting
Templars
in
can
the
really be considered
area.
a paladin.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
again?
technically, a Templar is a paladin in a
Is a
sense.
paladin,
If you look
yeah.
at
Yeah.
history.
true, very
So
true.
it'd be kind of it kind of be
But
stepping
wouldn't
on your
Dark Knight
toes
be a
for that
paladin
class.
too?
Nah, Dark
No,
Knights
because
they
it's a
they
dark-
went around.
philosophy-
Yeah, go ahead. You'll say it better than me, Morgan. Say the stuff.
Well, it's a Dark Alliance class because you
Yeah,
also have to
exactly.
think about this in terms of like D&D when you
my
think
bad.
of alliances, like evil, lawful, neutral.
But Dark Knights go around and like
That's hilarious.
stopping corrupt
Yeah, we
governments
actually
and all that
walked
stuff.
all-
That I think that's what they do. Like people, like
Well, yeah,
people in
that's
high
the
places
purpose of
and
the Dark Knight for
and
11. They watched over freaking the Paladins, but
yeah,
Paladins and Dark Knights had like two different little factions because they believed different, but the principle is still the same.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like the paladin is like with like the officials in the limelight and all that stuff, and
Yeah,
they follow
exactly.
the government and all that stuff. And the Dark Knights are in play for when either one of them motherfuckers become corrupt. They gonna show up to their doorstep like Guts and fucking hit them with that giant bonk stick. That coming all of a sudden Paladin is gonna be chilling in the house doing some dirt shit, and they gonna all of a sudden that music gonna come out of nowhere. And they gonna be where that music coming from?
Hey, y'all hear something? Hey, can y'all turn it down?
Turn that out. Ain't nobody cut that on. We was just about to eat dinner real quick. And Dark Knight walking, you know what I got a taste for? Justice. Just fucking goddamn. Fucking, I don't know. I went full Batman there. Just fucking justice. Pretty much, they Batman. They the Batman of the Final Fantasy. That's it. They fucking Batman. The Batman gonna get them corrupt officials and stuff like the motherfuckers people don't see.
Go ahead, come back.
That's what Dark Knights do.
I learned that whole thing though.
Why do I hear boss music? Oh, I don't know. God damn. Why do I hear boss music just like Paladin in there just doing corrupt stuff with the government officials? Just that I can't even get it out. I can't even get it out, yo. Hi yo, hi yo. Fucking berserk. I hope Jack can clip that berserk music in there for that shit. Oh my god. But only reason back to Templar, only reason I don't know, I'm leery about Templar is because that's the only thing like from the Final Fantasy history. Somebody show and maybe Jack can put the picture of the Templar guy from I believe that was Tactics. I've seen that picture so many times. It was like this. The one dude's from 12, the weird looking long face guys in 12. I'm looking at one right now. In 14, the weird guys from Final Fantasy 12. But anyways, it had one of those guys from that race with the Templar armor on, and he had on like a shield and a lance. But again, they could give him a mace. Well, I don't know if mace would be do maiming, because mace do got spikes on him on the end of the ball, but
that's more blunt force.
Yeah, you're right. They could totally just give a Templar like a side. That would be a combination of both things that Yoshi P had on the shirts, like a Templar, with a like a Templar with a scythe, no death. Is a Templar bringing death. I guess.
Finish it if you want to.
Oh yeah, we can bounce.
Yeah, if you want to.
So I guess that could work.